amazing viewers, good day to you all. Welcome to my channel. Before I dive into what I want to talk about, let me first of all congratulate Tobi Amusan for really making us proud. Now, she has qualified to the semis. Despite the hurdles, she has really put in her best to make Nigeria proud. Now, it's quite shameful to me that, every single time, every now and then we get to hear complaint. There's always a rift, between athletes and, officials every single time. And this is really becoming embarrassing. The most annoying part is that you get to know that, okay, money is being distributed to these channels for this purpose. But at the end of the day, we still get to hear complaints. And what baffles me is the shameless display of character by these officials, people in charge of this whole football, athletics, or whatsoever, whichever I want to call it, the Athletic Federation and the NFFO and whatsoever, is the shameless display. At this point in our life, in the number of years we have existed as a nation called Nigeria, since we got independence, are we supposed to be having things like this as issues? Because right now, I have seen what the US counterparts gave their athletes and what Tobi Amusan posted that has really caused problem and sent talks reacting on social media space. Now, instead of these people to look into the matter, what we are seeing is the Athletic Federation of Nigeria coming to tell people that Tobi Amusan lied, that they actually did give and they gave what they told her was that, in fact, I'm going to read it, that what they said that the other part of it is going to arrive the following day. Like, I don't understand. I don't get what's going on here. These people bring in their all, their best, their sweat to represent the nation. At least give them the best now. Or is it what they are looking for is that, God forbid, one day there will be some form of wardrobe malfunction? Like, I don't get it. Our leaders feel like, okay, they are not accountable to anybody or so. I think they have this egoistic nature. I don't know. Like, I can't answer to anybody. It's just like the Minister of Women Affairs. What I saw recently on the pages of paper late last night. She's saying that she's as a politician, she's used to she's used to crisis and all that. Like, I don't understand. Is that the response, the best response you could give to the protest made by your staff? That they complained for something as little as writing material. Right now, there is serious rift between the Athletic Federation and, of course, Tobi Amusan. Somebody needs to answer question because a lot of things is just going wrong in Nigeria. So that's what is happening. I'm going to read what the response of the the AFN is. But before I get to do that, let me first of all show us that video of the Tobi Amusan where she complained about the sports outfit given to her. And of course, I will show you that of an American, athlete as well. And then we'll be back.
Oh, Nigeria, all the other countries, they give their athletes suitcases. See what in Nigeria pack kits put for athletes. Every year, that's how they collect her. Inside one small no bag. A country. Which company be this? Iresa. This country will steady embarrass you. Now, can't say many people not switch allegiance. Now, never ready. I beg you. Nigeria give us one. Rosie is a laugh. I'll put it for video now. Two. Men are the can't more. Two like that. One. Kilele, je boxer si lele abi. Even blind man no say this thing. It go be like nika for my body. They give us two. Everything two on they say oh yeah, competition there. Maybe say if you sweat like this, the color of it, if it pee for your body. Abeg, down the water. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They went to bash one. Ó lọ fà o. A tún ti rí pátá mi o. To bash two, to bash three, and extra pátá. Ẹjọ́ tó rọrùn. And in their words, podium wear, up and down. Abeg, long tight either. Wear long tight, wear 3/4 tight, wear long sleeve. No singlet, no nothing. We don't even get clothes wey we go wear for dining. This thing wey they give us now is strictly competition gear.
I don't open this one. I do like this thing and I don't fling up under that place. I don't really listen to black tights, na black in the joggers.
So as it is now,
Fling up under that place. I don't really listen to black tights, na black in the joggers.
so as it is now, I have to wear an Adidas black tight. Fancy me. Oh my gosh, shoe size. That's why I said the shoe size when I collect with them. I go show you guys wetin Jamaica collect. And when I tell you say Jamaica did the same WhatsApp group with Nigeria, but they're not worse like this.
She's even bigger than the last kid. 2025 World Championships Track and Field Team USA kit is here. Time to unbox her.
Tobi Amusan is not the first person, talking about Nigeria Athletic Federation, their situation with the Nigeria Athletic Federation. It's not the first time. Like, I have literally seen news report of things like this. It is out of the negligence of these, so-called officials that made Favor Ofili, I think that's her name, to switch over to Turkey. Because why? These people are being frustrated. The frustration just did too much. People bring out their mind, body, and soul, spirit to want to represent their nation instead of not to do them well. See the US lady. You see how she dey smile. Why won't she put out energy there? Did you see the difference between her pack and this person's pack? There's a difference. They delivered it to her in full. So if you can deliver the little you delivered, according to this thing, why not deliver the full package? In fact, before I even proceed, let me read out what the response of the Athletic Federation is. Then take one or two social media reactions before we come back.
The Athletic Federation of Nigeria (AFN) has dismissed allegations by world record holder Tobi Amusan. The Nigerian athletes were handed substandard kits for the 2025 World Championship in Tokyo. Amusan, Nigeria's biggest medal hopeful, had complained on Snapchat that while athletes from other nations received suitcases of apparel, Nigerians got only small nylon bags with two questionable outfits and no footwear, despite officials collecting shoe sizes. Her remarks quickly drew outrage on social media and reignited concerns about athletes' welfare, coming just weeks after compatriot Favor Odili switched allegiance to Turkey. AFN President Tonobok Okowa rejected the criticism, insisting Amusa and her teammates receive the full set of kits supplied free by sportswear sponsor High Racer, which outfits 20 countries. He explained that items were delivered in batches and accused Amusa of displaying only part of her allocation. They even got spike shoes and covers, he said, adding that the only omission was travel bags already provided by World Athletics. Okowa also noted that High Racer's podium bonuses $30,000 for gold, $20,000 for silver, and $10,000 for bronze, urging athletes to focus on performance. He further revealed that Amusa received preferential treatment in travel. All other athletes flew economy, but Tobi demanded business class, and we gave her that, he said. High Racer later confirmed its kit distribution was identical across all 20 nations, contradicting Amusan's claim. Now, here's one or two reactions. We have Cliff saying you are the liar, something we all saw from not just her. What about the cycler that had to borrow a motorcycle from another country to be able to race? Instead of you ought to do the right thing by learning from your errors, you are lying to defend your negligence. Shame on you. And they'll have JJ saying Nigeria will always stain your white. Everything on that Tinubu illegitimate forgery government is done abysmally. May Tinubu illegitimate forgery government never happen to Nigeria again. No. Our fave online doctor saying if Tobi Amusan was a rookie athlete or a nobody with no name or influence, the Athletic Federation of Nigeria will blacklist her, call her a liar, which they have done already, and demonize her as a traitor to the country. I am not saying they won't still try. I'm only telling you how demonic these people are. And they'll have JJ or more Joa saying, I am a practical and pragmatic person. If I wake up tomorrow and I read in the news that Tobi Amusan has switched to Bahrain, Qatar, and whatever, I would only wish her well. The people running athletics in Nigeria are doing everything within their power to undermine these athletes and this country.
If the company confirmed that their distribution is uniform across, then shouldn't the president of the Athletic Federation look into this matter? Because there is no way there will be a complete set of something, and then Tobi Amusan will just wake up and say, oh no, this is what I got. So is it that it was removed and this one provided, or what? Because whether she received the thing in full or she received half, she's not going to eat any of those things. It's not something she can wear after now. Now, just to represent, she's not going to wear a worker for road. So why would she want to hold the whole thing? So this is something I expect them to look into, and not just conclude and say, oh, she's lying. She won't chop the thing. Abi, she won't go sell am for another country. I do not think anything justifies what this federation, athletic federation, is trying to talk about. I don't think anything justifies it. I asked question earlier, if they could deliver that small package that she opened, put up there out there on Snapchat for her fans to see, why did they not complete it? First and foremost, it saves you cost. Instead of all these double delivery, deliver today, then another one you deliver tomorrow, it saves you cost. When you were purchasing, you were supposed to get everything together. So why should there be one part and then tomorrow you go see another part, even though they say they got free this thing from whatsoever? Like, the explanation not just dey clear to me at all. Shebi na the US counterparts, they busy, they happy up and down. I still repeat, it was due to this same reason that we lost Ophili. She had to switch to Turkey. They are making it sound like she doesn't know what she's talking about. I believe her 100%. She knows what she's talking about. Now be here with day, somebody borrow bike to use go represent from another country for championship. Not be here with it. These athletes, they will complain of fake boots. They will complain of so many fake things. Tomorrow, I just pity these people. I just pray someday they will not even have wardrobe malfunction. Where our people, they are busy trying to hoard money. Everybody feel, no, I'm not answerable to anyone. This time around, though, I'm not going to say Tinubu. But even though I expect that, okay, the Tinubu administration is supposed to monitor to make sure that money disbursed is being used for what it's supposed to be. And they explain in details how they spend this money. Not be to disburse money. They also have other work to do. If you dish out this money, follow up for goodness sake. Follow up. And I feel somebody like Peter Obi would have done same. Someone like Peter Obi will gladly follow up. Anyhow, I want call, if you want to say this thing, you call him. That is why you see a lot of people know what men come into power. What stops this individual from following up for Christ's sake? Do you know how embarrassing this is? Super embarrassing. If this lady decides to move today and switch to another country, show allegiance to another country, I won't be surprised and I won't penalize her for it. Why? Because she has come out to complain. And now when they say, oh, she's a liar. Okay, let's assume she lied. Is there no better way for you to handle this matter? I said they ask the question, no, what stops them from delivering everything at once? Because as far as I'm concerned, it saves you money and saves you a lot of headache. The America will deliver everything at once. They're not foolish. What was the budget? The so-called Athletic Federation, AFN. I think their budget was around 3 point something billion naira. Close to 4 billion. So where all the money go? Where be say to the point where be say, would they say complain day? Even the other people, how much was budgeted to them? The other ministry, I'll be waiting, they call it. How much was also budgeted to them? Is it NFF? I'll be waiting. How much was budgeted to them? So in all of these things, these are big money. Waiting then they use and they do. Because Tobi Amusan did not just wake up one morning and then just start saying, oh, let me lie against these individuals. She didn't just wake up one morning to start lying against them. For goodness sakes. Why most of Nigerians get this stealing habit? Why he be say even with the salary like this way then they collect, why I know say no be small salary, he never still do okay. They couldn't think of businesses they could set up so that they will be having extra income and leave money that is meant for what it's supposed to be, use it for it, leave it alone. Why? The rift between athletes and officials no starts today. Like, how long will this go on for? These are the things that keep the market in Nigeria. And tomorrow they'll be shouting that Nigerians calling for better governance are the ones that market in Nigeria. How can that be? When the whole shout is for the rightful thing to be done. Look, the money has been disbursed. So I'm not going to say, hey, the Tinubu did not give money. I like being truthful. The only place where I'm angry now is anytime money is being dished out, can they also follow suit? Let there be a detailed explanation as to how the money work. It is very important for every single penny. But then how do we find things like this happen? If If the head is rot already, what do you expect? The chain of corruption in Nigeria, it has spread so big that it will take serious iron hand, fist hand like this from the next leader that is competent to be able to correct it. It's massive. I doubt if there's any institution you turn to now in Nigeria that you don't find corruption. I doubt so. Things as little as foodstuff, they still Colombia the thing, corner it to one corner, still. That's how terrible it is. You see this lady here? All this lady talk, so I believe her 100%. 100%. The earlier these people fix themselves, the better for them. If not, they will keep losing outlets. The talents that we have will keep disappearing, showing or giving allegiance to other nations, and then we'll have nobody to represent us. Yes, today that no be army, they beg people to come join. Why? Because even the ones where they don't tire, we know even where the young folks we see they know they're interested, because there is nothing attractive about it anymore. Now the food that they give them, who don't see on social media space, the food alone self no go won't make you. But rather than fix these things, no, what they will decide to do is to start punishing the people, penalizing them for bringing out what's going on. So how do you now believe that these people, they are ready to make amends? If it gets to the point where we are seeing these things happening, like somebody will come and complain, representing you, fighting for you, and then you lock them up in dungeon, or you come out and say, no, they are lying, no, they don't know what they're saying, then you have a problem. You are not ready to fix it. And I feel like this thing is going to go on for a very long time, except the needful is done by a competent leader. Everybody feels it, they know, they're not supposed to answer. Money will just work out, come billions, go to hear them. Then look at that thing. Look at that fabric. How about now? How about now? Which one is Omo, Omo? We need to take back this nation, because I see so many people there where they demarket Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the bell icon the moment you subscribe. That way you get to know as soon as I publish. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love. Thank you for the immense support. God bless you richly. Do enjoy your day, and see you guys in my other videos.